Welcome class. Today we will be learning about the high jump, the basic phases of the high jump. The first phase is the approach. Here we have the runner going in a J line. The first 5 steps of the approach will be straight and the last 5 will take a curve, creating a J. Here the runner needs to be very controlled but also needs to have great speed. Once the jumper gets to the middle of the mat, they need to take off. As the approach gets closer to the mat, the runner needs to lean to the inside of the turn. This is the inside and this is the outside. So the runner needs to lean in this direction as they approach the mat. And then we can head to our next phase, the transition phase. Here we have the last 3 steps of the approach. We really need to attack these last 3 steps. There's a long and a short step before the takeoff, and the runner needs to plant the heel of their jump leg and point that same foot toward the mat at a 45-degree angle. The jumper needs to lean back into the inside of the turn, just like on the approach. The next phase we have is the takeoff phase. Here the body needs to be tall and have a nice vertical angle. The outside shoulder needs to be higher than the inside shoulder. This jumper did a great job, you can see that here. And this is going to be that push-off jump leg we were talking about that needed to be at the 45-degree angle. And then over here we have the swing leg, and this leg drives up and takes the jumper even higher. And the toes are turned out and they need to be flexed and pointed upwards. The next phase we have is the flight phase. Here the jumper needs to keep their eyes up, their chin and their head back. You need to have those toes pointed out down here, and that back needs to be arched. We have a good arch right here over the bar. We want to make sure the runners do not look at the bar, because that will cause their hips to go down when we want the hips to go up, so they'll be high above the bar. Our final phase is the landing phase. Here we just want to make sure that jumper gets into the pit. And those are the basic phases of the high jump.